the water. Sip the water. Love the water. Yeah, you like it.
Drink the water, sip the water.
Love the water.
Love the water.
Treat the water.
Treat the water.
Trick or treat the water.
Trick or treat water.
Arr. You're a pirate?
pirate.
Wow. Is that why there was a pirate?
What do you mean by that?
There was a pirate
in the
kid.
movie, you're right.
Yeah.
And he was a fucker.
Oh, wow.
I didn't like him.
There was no fucking.
There was.
He was too young. He doesn't even know of it.
Not yet.
He's too busy with his pirate rum.
True. And you know what? If you just weren't busy, we could all get down to business.
Speaking of pee, as in pirate. Pizza.
Pizza.
What do you like in a pizza?
In a pizza, what I like.
Like its qualities.
Dough, sauce, cheese.
Thick dough, little dough.
I haven't decided yet.
Thin dough.
I haven't decided yet.
Play-doh.
That's interesting. Easy bake oven. Pizza in my easy bake oven.
Why'd you get that from Play-Doh? Did you put Play-Doh in someone's easy bake oven?
What did they give you when you bought an easy bake oven to make food
Literally
with?
just like cupcake ingredients and shit.
Is that what they gave you sugar?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I have such vague memories.
Kids were allowed to have sugar in the 90s.
And like just food and
you
just
should have seen the
ingredients?
candy in the convenience stores. It was crazy.
Was there raw dough?
Mate, probably.
That's crazy.
It is. I didn't have an easy bake oven. I had a creepy crawly set thing.
Oh, could you eat those?
Not those ones, but there was another one that you could eat.
Those were my favorite when they made gross out horror.
Yeah, it was someone's like laboratory.
Yeah. Eat the goo.
Yeah, I like the chocolate ones, even though they were actually kind of gross.
Yeah.
But it was cool.
It was
but pizza,
cool.
what deep dish, thin sliced? Is there a name for the medium one?
Cool style.
You know, like what you would just normally order at like Domino's.
Yeah.
Because that's my favorite. Just enough dough.
Like a bar pizza.
Okay.
Those have that.
I'm not big on thin crust.
Yeah.
I don't get it just tastes burnt when you get like the crust itself.
Well, they haven't cooked it well. If you're tasting charcoal. No, they didn't do it properly. Well, meaning properly.
But like every one I've gotten, come on.
Well, you're ordering from chains. You're not ordering for the guys that make pizza.
I like a fluffy crust. Floofy.
Like marshmallows.
Yeah.
For dough.
And you know what marshmallows remind me of?
The Stay Fresh Puffed Man.
Fires. You know what fires remind me of? Spookiness and scary and Halloween.
Keep going. Wait.
The fires of a jack-o'-lantern.
Right. Become Halloween. And then...
The fire becomes Halloween or the jack-o'-lantern?
Welcome back to another beautiful bonanza for us and you.
But what if they've never been here, Steven? What if it's their first time and they've accidentally stumbled upon our madness?
If this is your first time listening, let me tell you.
I'm sorry.
You're listening to the
Tangents of Horror podcast.
And we do horror movie reviews.
Yeah, for all you weirdos out there.
For all you freaking weirdos.
All the weirdos. And for us.
Who are you?
Weirdos.
And I am?
Weirdos.
And you are?
Brandon.
And I am Steven.
And we got it right.
And we got it right.
Be proud of
us,
us,
the very
everyone.
first time, guys.
Happy Halloween.
I just got scared. Hold on. Happy Halloween, guys. I'm freaking
out, man. You're freaking out.
Halloween's on a Tuesday this year.
Yes, it is. And today is Tuesday.
And today is Tuesday. And don't forget your toonies.
It's Tuesday.
Tuesday.
They don't know what toonies are.
They don't?
No.
Oh, guys.
Unless there are Canadian listeners.
There isn't.
There none whatsoever?
No one we know listens.
Why would Canadians listen to our goofy asses?
No. Because we don't talk about things they like.
Toonies are coins.
Guys, it's currency.
And currently it's worth $2. Canadian,
yeah. Not that price anywhere else.
But speaking of Halloween, we did not review the movie Halloween.
You're right.
Because we already did it. So we did review it.
And we're different like that.
We didn't do it today, though.
We didn't. But we're different like that. And we're deciding to go for trick or treat.
Yes, it is a Halloween movie about pirates.
2007?
Yeah. Yes.
You said it's a movie about pirates, did you?
I did, because of the R.
Oh. Oh,
yeah.
the R, the O.
Not the O, yeah. Row.
Row.
Your boat.
That would be fish eggs.
Pirate boat.
Oh, it has an E at the end. Never mind. Oh, row, but
fish eggs.
Row. They call it row. I'm fairly certain.
I thought they called it...
caviar?
Yeah. I was going to say escargot, but that's snails. And it's so good.
I enjoy when the little garlic butter.
Yeah, and the mushroom cap.
That's a different thing.
No, it's not.
And I see things when I eat that one.
Oh, I see now. Not like the things you're seeing.
Things I see, yeah.
No
one can see the things I've seen.
We wouldn't be doing this right now. Yeah.
Suit yourself.
Trick or Treat.
Halloween, the movie, directed and written by Michael Dougherty. Did he write the book? The comic?
It wasn't actually a comic. That was just
me.
A lot of like Halloween / horror movie anthology movies seem to have a comic book,
right? Style
/ connection between everything. It's very Creepshow. I think was Creepshow the first one to do it, or possibly
dude, Scott Pilgrim.
What's the one that you probably know more about with the Crypt Keeper? Why am I Tales from the Crypt? I don't think that does any comic book thing.
It might have been Book. It might have been Book, like the Hardy Boys.
But I think that's a call out to Creepshow, because that's one of the biggest horror anthologies. But yeah, Michael Dougherty. Yeah. He did X-Men 2. He was the writer on that. Urban Legends Bloody Mary, which is the sequel.
Yeah.
Superman Returns.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Big hit.
Sure. He wrote and directed this movie. He wrote, directed, and produced Krampus. That was pretty good.
Yeah. X-Men Apocalypse.
Look at that. He did
Godzilla, King of Monsters, then all the new ones.
I like that. King of Monsters versus Kong, and he's doing the new one written. I like it.
Okay.
I like this, man.
Yeah, he's come back.
And he keeps teasing a fucking sequel to this one, but, still not here.
Well, it's because they fucking gave him a UK box office, and that's it.
Well, yeah, this was apparently direct to video, which I don't know the whole story behind. And I understand the whole X-Men connection, because it was produced by Bryan Singer, who was behind a lot of the X-Men movies. Because we also have starring Anna Paquin, who was Rogue in the X-Men movies. We also have Dylan Baker, Raquel Aites, and Brian Cox.
How dare you?
Who was the old man with the long hair who was shooting with the double-barrel shotgun, who was also in Super Troopers.
Oh, that's great.
One of the funniest movies ever made. And he was, I can't think of the name, but he was the dude, Riker or whatever, Stryker maybe, that made Wolverine. Like, he was the guy behind the facility and putting the metal on Wolverine's bones.
Adamantium, thank you.
The adamantium. And, and also, we cannot forget...
I'm trying not to, dude.
The biggest star of the movie. Do you remember the biggest star of the movie?
I can't remember his name.
Begins with a Z.
The character
or a Z.
Went by...
Spite.
Spite, thank you.
That was the character's name.
Yeah.
Was that actually what you were thinking about?
You said starts with a Z.
The real name?
Zach.
Who played Spite the dog?
That's what I was trying to think of.
Zip.
Oh, God. Okay.
Yeah, it said it right in the credits. Zip.
Yeah, it did.
Played Spite the dog, which we thought we watched with commentary just to see, like, make sure we hear everything and whatnot.
Captions?
Yes, captions. Thank you very much. But yeah, it kept saying Spite, and we assumed it was Spike.
Right,
but,
yeah.
Because that's such a funny name for a dog. Spite.
Not even one of the 7 deadly sins.
It's crazy. This movie's only 82 minutes.
Oh, wow.
It feels longer.
I agree. And I think, and we'll get into it, pacing issue.
Issue?
For me.
No.
This will turn into a roast-a-thon on my end and a love-a-thon on your end, dude.
Oh, that'll be fun.
Yeah.
It was filmed in Canada. Vancouver, where X-Men, I'm pretty sure, was filmed. And partially in Toronto, some of the first ones. Okay. Because the mansion is in... I think the GTA, or very close to Toronto, because it's also in Billy Madison with Adam Sandler.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow, they all come up here, huh?
They love it.
Gosh.
They love us. All the Saw movies are Toronto.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, buddy.
I want to visit.
Yeah, it's insane. Music by Douglas Pipes. I liked the music.
Oh, and he has pipes.
And he does. Maybe he plays the pipes too.
Oh, yeah, there was very fun music.
Cinematography.
Jason William. I just said any name.
That's a pretty good name. Should use that for something. Glenn McPherson.
How dare you?
McPherson. That's a good name.
Very fierce cinematography.
I like the cinematography. I think it did a great job.
Cool shots. Yeah.
There's some great shots in this. What do you think the budget was? What would you guess?
185K.
Oh, K. Oh, you're lowballing them. No, it was 12 million. You were closer to the box office, to be honest.
Yeah,
which was only 27,909.
God,
well, it was a limited release.
Sorry, 20 million?
12 million.
That's still crazy. Oh no, they didn't show any kills.
I was gonna say, when you think about it, there wasn't any
big, like set pieces. The sets were beautiful,
and there was still blood and shit.
But 12 mil? Oh,
it looked great. Come on.
Yeah, no, I said the sets.
Yeah, the
set
scenery,
was
the atmosphere, the music, and like I said, a lot of big actors
12.
and big people behind the movie.
12 mil.
Yeah.
Box office 22K.
Yeah,
you're not getting a sequel, Brandon. I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
No, it's coming. He said it.
They punished him for Superman Returns and said it. This is what your next movie will be.
He said it.
Same production studio, right? Universal.
Well, I bet you that's why he did Godzilla.
to
Now he's like, all right, give me a fucking movie. These things are making bang.
Let me show you how it's done.
Yeah.
And did it do well, Godzilla?
Yeah.
Oh,
pretty sure. If they wouldn't keep making them. Because those are high-budget movies.
Yeah.
Like, those aren't doll Godzillas moving around. Those are like CGI, crazy, giant.
They should be doll Godzilla.
Wow. It should be. Like a practical Godzilla. Yeah. That's the best.
Make a full-scale practical Godzilla.
I like it. Do it.
Tear down a real building.
All right, well, the opening of this movie... Yeah, tear it down.
Thank you. Yes, please, tear it all down.
Tear it down. Like Rampage, but that movie, they didn't do good on that movie.
Did you play the video game?
I did play the video game. It was so good.
Let's review that next.
The movie?
No, Rampage, the video game.
I'm down. Okay. We'd have to find an arcade version of it somewhere and
play
it.
Yeah, we'll get it.
Okay.
We'll buy it. It's in the budget. Thank you to our patrons.
In the budget.
Thank you to our patrons.
Yes, don't forget to follow our non-existent Patreon. The opening of Trick or Treat.
Hello.
We get a little video, old school, reel-to-reel movie giving us the Halloween guidelines.
Oh, that's right.
Yes. Do you remember what they are? There's 3.
When there's ghosts and goblins out about, just follow these 3 rules for a safe Halloween.
Going right into it.
Stay on the sidewalk.
Yeah.
Don't go to strangers' homes.
Yes.
And don't travel alone.
Oh, look at that. Wow.
He came through me.
Guys, aren't you proud of him?
He came through me.
That's crazy. And then we see someone stalking 2 people. Yeah. They're dressed up in Halloween garb, coming home from some sort of party.
Yeah, from the sick Halloween party.
And there's pretty good camera angles here.
On the robot and the...
Well, on them, but then also the person
Oh, in the Sackboy POV?
Is that who it was?
Yes.
We don't know yet.
Well, we don't know yet. But yes. Whenever we had Sackboy's POV, it was always under this burlap sack sort of filter over the camera. I thought it was very fun.
Oh, touche. Yes. A little sack filter.
Oh, God. Oh, what have I done?
His name's Sam, okay? As in Sam Hain?
As in Sack.
As in Halloween.
Man?
Sack Halloween?
S-A-M, Sack Man.
Halloween Sack. That's where you put your candy.
God. Has anyone done that?
I don't know why you're laughing.
Has anyone brought around a bag and it's just like a scrotum during Halloween?
We're talking about
not a real
scrotums?
One.
I didn't know that.
I am. I'm always thinking about
That's insane. Yeah, I guess there's candy in those too, depending on who you ask. No, I got it.
Yeah. Apparently if you eat a lot of pineapple.
And this bitch wants to clean the Halloween stuff right now.
And it's like, it's still 9 o'clock.
And she just said, okay, we're both lit. which I'm assuming is high and drunk.
I'm lit.
Usually it's
lit.
just high, but I would assume that's what she means here.
Yeah.
And then she's like, let's take the decorations down. My parents are coming tomorrow, and they can't see it. They have a shitload of shit.
Yeah, like they're decked out. And he's like, honey, please, you're going to upset the spirits of Halloween. And she's like, who?
Oh, they did that when they blew out the jack-o'-lantern.
Yeah.
It's too early for that.
That was all her.
Fuck.
And then they get inside the house and he's like, hey, you want to make boom boom? And she's no.
No, you go watch porn and I'll clean up.
Yeah, essentially go put in the tape.
No argument. Yeah. She was pretty good that way.
And the tape he pushed in, did you see what the title was?
No.
It was like nature videos that he just duct taped on with scotch tape and wrote.
Oh, that's hilarious. I like that. Because it was porn, in fact.
Yeah.
And then she sees like it was so funny because she's like, she hates Halloween, doesn't like the decorations. Yeah. And then when she's taking them down, she sees trick-or-treaters run by and she's like smiling.
Yeah, she's like, oh, look how endearing.
It's like, you like it a little bit.
Yeah.
Or maybe she just wants some kids from her boyfriend.
That's true.
And then she sees some creepy dude and is like, what the fuck?
Well, it's true. She did complain about his video game playing.
Well, then get some kids. Kids like video games.
It's true.
It's a true story.
That's a good dad.
That's when I started playing them.
With your dad?
He only liked Doom on 64. I don't remember any video game before that he played.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine was on the 64 too.
Yeah.
Star Fox.
Nice.
Yeah. Good game.
I never got past like the second or third level. Yeah.
Me too.
There was a lot of games like that.
I was afraid of adventure.
It was scary.
Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna lie. Even though the graphics were good for the time, they weren't, because it was a lot of just shapes.
No, you're thinking of the SNES one, which
was
wireframe.
Even in the 64 one,
a little better.
It was a little better, but like compared to some things,
I've
like
got nostalgia goggles on.
Yeah.
I just remember it as beautiful.
Although I love Mario, and that's just shapes, but I guess just used better.
Yeah.
Like a mountain Star Fox would just be a big triangle, but that kind of looked 3D.
Yeah,
There's nothing. Anyway.
Yeah.
It was fun to do barrel rolls and shit.
Do a barrel roll. Yeah.
That was one of the things. Yeah. And I got so excited because that's the thing I like.
Tap L or R twice quickly.
Those controllers were weird.
But they worked, didn't they? Like, we got used to it so easy.
Yeah, but like, why would you have the
three prongs? You sure? Yeah.
In the middle and then off to the side.
It was just joystick. Well, Kirby Crystal. Listen, you'll send me down a path.
I always just assumed that was supposed to be the two side ones because like the D-pad was what you used before then, and then when they released it, they were like, "Oh yeah, the joystick is pretty good," and then they just started making that the main thing.
But Kirby and Crystal Shards notably did not touch the joystick. And just the D-pad.
I never played any Kirby games. I was not a Kirby man.
See, I wasn't either, and that was the first one I played.
Mario Golf. That was the highlight of N64. And that James Bond game, that one was all right as well.
Multiplayer's phenomenal.
Like Silver Nose? GoldenEye, sorry.
You said it with such conviction. Oh, Silver Nose?
I'm good at getting into a bit too.
My God.
That actually sounds pretty cool. It's Silver Nose. Stupid, but it sounds like a good knockoff.
Silver Nose, Goldfinger, GoldenEye.
Where does Goldfinger come from? This is a long tangent, but like the name Goldfinger.
The band?
No, I know, but like where did they get that name? I wonder
Probably GoldenEye.
I don't know. Anyway.
Was there a James Bond movie with like golden anything?
The Man with the Golden Gun.
Oh.
That's why the Golden Gun's in the game.
God, there's deep lore.
One shot kill.
Deep lore.
Yeah, so she sees this creepy kid with a white mask just staring at her, and then she's like, oh, I don't like this shit.
Yeesh. And then the kid gets in the car.
He's just waiting for a ride.
He's just waiting for a car staring at her.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe he was like sleeping with his eyes closed.
Or just like chilling.
Yeah.
Or watching her take down.
Maybe he's lit.
Yeah, maybe he's lit. I mean, he wasn't that young of a kid because his friend. It was a car of his friends.
21-year-old.
Yeah, and then she gets attacked by one of the sheets.
Yeah,
not really. Something jumps out of the garbage can or wherever she was putting the sheet. It kind of sounds like a raccoon at first.
It's like a wild animal,
but it's not. We find out later who it is. Well, yeah, because she gets killed with a lollipop that's shaped like a pumpkin.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, shoves it in her mouth.
That's what that was. I had no idea.
Yeah, and then hangs her to dry.
Yeah.
On one of her ghost
and hubby during all this is like he hears screams, but he's like, "Oh, it's just the pornography," and he smiles.
Just my porn. And then it doesn't even look like he's watching it because he like fully lies down.
Yeah, strange position.
Crazy.
I'd go on my belly, kick my feet in the
air. Yeah. So he goes outside. He's like, "Whatever your name is, Emma."
Sue.
Oh, there's a great shot of her being dragged, though. That was probably my favorite part of the movie, like shot-wise, because it's whatever attacked her still under the sheet with her, but dragging and actually being able to still go without the sheet coming off somehow. And it just looks so cool. It's like a bird's eye view. Mm-hmm. But yeah, he finds her because he's out there, and then all of a sudden, one of the decorations lights up.
Yeah.
He's like, "What's that?" And he pulls down the curtain, basically. He pulls the curtain, and there's this girl, and she's dead.
And there's a girl, Daddy can't have kids.
She's dead. She should have been alive and been like, treat. But she had a lollipop in her mouth.
So she couldn't speak.
It's okay.
And that's our opening.
And it was well done. Because it like transitions into the comic book really fucking cool. Really well.
Yeah, opening credits. We
Music.
Get comic books.
Oh.
Yeah.
Chef's kiss. I liked it. I loved it. Probably one of my favorite openings to a movie.
Whoa. In what?
In a movie.
In a movie ever?
Or a horror movie, whatever. But it just got you pumped. Like the music was like actiony.
All right.
It was like all the pictures in the comic.
Okay.
Little glimpses of Sam and...
Sam? Oh, yeah.
The fucking sack boy, man.
Just say sack boy. Dude, I play a lot of Little Big Planet.
Big Planet?
Little Big Planet.
How do you have a Little Big Planet?
Well, it's a little big.
Oh. It's the way you say it. So wait, wouldn't there be a comma?
No. Maybe. You might be right.
That'd be crazy if I was.
Because it's two adjectives, and a noun. I think you're right.
Yeah.
No, not if you're using it in the context of it's a little big.
Okay.
But if you're doing it's a little big planet, then it requires a comma. But if it's a little big planet, no.
All right.
Is
it about a planet? I'm kidding.
There is a planet. It's not about the planet.
Okay.
Wink.
Well, anyway.
Came out on PS3. Pick it up.
What?
Came out on PS3. Pick it up.
I'm sure there's more for newer...
You don't know anything.
Generations.
You don't know anything.
Trick or Treat, Warren Valley, Ohio, Halloween.
What?
Street party in the movie.
Yeah,
that's where they are.
It's a street party.
That's where they are.
Because in Ohio,
Warren Valley, Ohio.
Yeah, because they celebrate Halloween like it's Cinco de Mayo.
Like fucking over crazy, awesome party goers.
Yeah. It looks like the Day of the Dead. Their little celebration. What's this?
I don't know.
Am I in an elevator?
There's a creepy ass elevator in this movie.
There was.
Damn. Would you go down that shit?
I'm going to get into that. Because
the
I
elevator?
have a problem with that whole sequence.
No, that's one of the best sequences of the movie. Wink. It's so good. You crazy son of a bitch.
I'm cuckoo today.
Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs?
Don't get to me.
Oh, okay. Now we see a little kid enjoying his lollipop, looking at naked Disney princesses.
That's right.
They're in the changing room.
So yeah, this is an interesting concept. Selling Halloween costumes.
On Halloween. I thought that too.
Because they know everyone's going to be going clubbing tonight. So there's just stores open late at night.
Which usually does happen.
Which is sick. Like you try on a costume, you go into the change room, and then you wear it out.
But at the same time, there's never costumes left on Halloween when you go to what we would, Spirit Halloween.
It looks like they're just open like Halloween just to sell full costumes.
But Spirit Halloween is too.
Out of bag.
Well, people, it's a weird concept.
The idea of assembling the costume there would be interesting.
It was bumping.
Yeah.
Because it was packed.
Yeah.
Is Red Riding Hood and Little Bo Peep, did Disney do anything with them? Because I know the other two was Snow White and Cinderella.
Yeah, yes.
I'm sure there's a Disney adaptation of the other two, or shorts
but they
or something.
All were
anyway, you know what I mean.
Old books. Every single
nursery
one.
rhyme.
Yeah.
But yeah, this kid's getting an eyeful. And it's weird that they didn't get their costumes in advance, too, because all they're talking about is past Halloweens.
Yes.
That they do the same thing every year. Like, they hook up, meet someone, and have a good time. That's what the kids listening to.
And they berate Little Red Riding Hood for being a virgin. And that's written all over her forehead.
All over it.
Fucking loser.
That's Rogue from X-Men.
Yeah.
And Bad Blood? Is that what the show was that I said?
It was True Blood.
True Blood.
Yeah.
That's true.
That's true.
That's
not bad.
Never saw it.
Me neither.
All right. I think that was a werewolf thing. Isn't that why it was called True Blood? Or was it a vampire thing?
I was thinking it
both.
So when I just heard the name, I thought it was going to be like a doctor show.
No, I know it's not a doctor show. It's like a spooky, scary skeleton, but not skeleton, like werewolf. Yeah, I don't know any scary words
probably
with
vampire.
that W. It probably
That's
vampire.
the thing. It can be both because like
Twilight.
What's it called? Lycanthropism is blood.
What was that word? Lycanthropism?
I think that's what it's called. What the werewolves have.
The technical term?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because a lycanthrope is a werewolf.
Have you seen many werewolf movies?
Teen Wolf? No, I haven't even seen that.
So no werewolf movies. No. Well, I guess technically now a little. Spoiler alert,
guys. There are wolves.
It's crazy. That scene could have been a little longer, but I guess for the budget, maybe not. But yeah, this mom gets pissed. Well, kind of. She's just like, ladies, there's kids out here. Stop talking about your sexy time with the boys.
And pulls the boy away because he was peeping. Yeah, and girls come out.
You think it was a good lollipop? Lots of lollipops in this film. This one was just like a normal one that you get from like a dentist.
Yeah.
It's like red. I think it was red.
Which is always counterproductive.
What is your favorite color of lollipop?
I don't get into like basic candy likes because they're...
Did you not get them from the doctor as a kid?
I did, but I'm not lemon lime.
So the green one?
Yeah, the green. No.
Not the yellow.
It might be the yellow.
No.
Yeah.
That's gross.
I'm a fucking freak, dude.
That's gross. It's all about the red or the green.
And this is the truth. When I get into candy that's going to taste artificial no matter what.
Not every candy?
About poorly made candy, cheap candies.
But it's all artificial.
Cheap candies.
Okay.
Not Mr. Big, dude. Mr. Big, I expect a product quality. A quality product. Big Mister. When I go into the artificial side of candy, the cheaper stuff.
Okay.
I like it to taste as artificial as possible, so I'm a big fan of candy corn, black licorice,
no,
and yellow lollipops.
No.
Okay?
No.
I like the sort of taboo that I'm doing, and I like to go dirty.
You don't actually like candy corn?
Yeah, I do.
No.
Because I like how weird it is.
No.
Fucking...
That's not allowed on this podcast. I'm sorry.
Pez.
You're fired.
Pez are really good. Oh, I just remembered what Pez tastes like.
Pez is great. I like Big Feet.
How dare you? There's only
like
one,
it's called
and his name is Bigfoot.
But like the candy
just
Bigfoot?
The kind of like...
It used to just be a red candy. I think it's like multicolored now with different flavors, but it used to just be one flavor. I don't know what it was.
You must like Swedish Fish then, right?
I think the red Swedish Fish now is what Bigfoot used to taste like.
The texture was sick.
Because Swedish Fish only used to be blue back in the day.
Whoa.
Like each candy usually was only one color. Now it seems like every candy is just a mixture of everything. True story.
Slippery slope fallacy.
Do you like Sodalicious?
I never got into the soda candies. Like the ones that are like cola flavored?
Yeah, but Sodalicious was like kid packaged snacks. And it was little cola bottles, but different flavors, and it was coated in like a little bit of sugar.
Oh, no. Never even got into that. Good.
Those were one of my favorites. Trick or Treat.
I used to...
Oh, what did you used to do?
There was fruit by the foot that you can separate in like strings at one point. This might have been out of your time. So, like, you could...
Yeah, it sounds like something they do before they went, popular.
Because this is a choking hazard, and I would pull off one of the strings, and I would swallow it down my throat, and then pull it back out.
I had a phase where I did that with string.
Oh, yeah? Okay, so it's just a weird
sensation.
Do
this. Don't do this.
Always hold on to it. Don't let go.
No, just don't do it.
Don't get it wrapped around your uvula. And then
I didn't go through a phase. I think I just did it one day a couple times, and I was like, that's probably dangerous. Yeah. But okay, that's how my throat works.
Yeah. And it's great to have bodily autonomy.
Bodily autonomy. all that stuff inside of me.
You say all that stuff inside. That's great.
Inside of me.
Yeah. Bodily autonomy.
Oh, shit. We're actually reviewing a movie, if you didn't know.
All that stuff inside of me.
Okay.
That's me on Halloween, dude.
So they were dressing up because they're going to that crazy street party.
Yeah.
And then we get little Curly Sue knocking down pumpkins.
Curly Sue. His name is...
Charlie?
Yeah.
Was his name Charlie?
Yeah, you're right. We get this...
Because he had a chocolate factory.
Yeah, we get this stout little boy.
Well, is he the one with the dirty bag? Yeah, we get that really cool...
No, dirty bag was Sackboy. There's a follow sequence where we're just following this bag being dragged.
No, that ends up being him.
It seems like every kid had a long, dirty bag.
No, but that's the same scene because he's walking home.
It is, right?
And I thought it was Sam following him because it is a POV of just watching him.
That wasn't a bigger kid.
It didn't show the kid. It just showed the bag.
He walked away, and the camera just stayed, and he just walked away. And I think it followed him unless it just stared at the ground the whole time.
It did.
Jesus.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, he's knocking down pumpkins and finally he gets to a house.
Being a jerk.
Yeah, those pumpkins are cool.
And he knocks on the principal's door.
No, he doesn't knock. There's a bowl outside, and it's one of those be cool, man, take one candy, leave some for the rest. Yeah. And of course, Curly Sue goes to town.
Curly Sue.
He had curly blonde hair.
Oh.
Charlie, sorry.
Yeah.
Charlie Sue.
Better.
Curly Charlie.
Curly Charlie and Mo.
Okay.
He starts eating all this damn candy. And then old principal gets home as he's...
Do you remember his name?
Caught red-handed. His name is Steve Wickenbell.
Wilkins.
Oh, I was close.
Wilkinsy.
Mr. Wilkins.
He's the principal, we find out. That's crazy.
Yeah. He catches him. He's like, hey, sit down.
He's like, that's not good for your diabetes.
Yeah.
He pulls out a knife and he's like, oh, don't worry. It's not for you.
Yeah.
It's for my pumpkins.
My pumpkins.
He starts talking creepy about my dad used to say that Halloween was...
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And now he beat me into shape and now I'm a better man.
It's when the dead they come to visit.
Oh, that's right.
And say hello. Basically giving away the movie.
Yeah.
Or the ending.
Yeah.
And then the poor Charlie Sue, Curly
Charlie,
he
starts coughing up.
A little tickle in his throat.
He's got a little tickle. And he's like, damn, son, where'd you find that? And then
always check your candy.
And he vomits up blood.
I don't know if is this considered vomiting or no, projectile vomiting at this point.
And
it's so gooey.
I was offended by this.
Why? It was the cyanide poisoning.
Oh, I thought there was razors.
No, that's what the principal says. He says he puts cyanide in the candy. You should always check that shit, Charlie.
How would he know? Does he have a pH level test?
I was thinking that too. How do you check candy for poison?
Yeah, you can't.
I guess you just see if the bag or wrapper's been tampered with.
That's it. But if he's wrapping his own candy.
Little Charlie wrapper.
How much does a candy wrapper cost? Not much. Get on Amazon.
What?
Get on Amazon.
He pukes good. It's
such a horrible scene.
And then he gets dragged into the house.
And the sound.
And he's just puking all over the principal.
The sound that comes out of his mouth is so
thick.
Disgusting.
It is thick.
I was so offended. And it's blood and it's real and he's doing it.
It's not real blood. It looked too purpley.
No, they punched this kid so hard in the tummy.
I can't even describe the color because it's like that brownish purple.
And that's the thing on the end of it. Like stomach acid came out and I hated it. It was
the same color the whole time.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah. See, that's just your imagination going crazy.
It's true, dude. I took that mushroom cap.
Oh, yeah.
I saw multiple colors.
He gets dragged into the house, and then we get some trick-or-treaters at the door.
Yeah.
And I think, it's the trick-or-treaters we're going to follow later.
Yeah.
Like, hi, Principal Wilkins.
Well, first they scream bloody murder because he's got blood all over his blouse.
No, they're tricking him. So they laugh. They're like, ha, 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 ha. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because they scream as he's opening.
Guess.
Right, yeah.
I thought they were like in the Halloween
even one
spirit.
of them's like, have a great costume, Principal Wilkins.
Yeah.
He's like, here, have some candy. Have some candy.
Weird he didn't poison them.
Maybe he did. Maybe the candy, they didn't eat it then.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, and they never got a chance to.
Oh, you're right.
Because they die.
Because the candy ate them.
Do they? Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
They get attacked.
Except for, all of them.
Nope, the 3 that are there do. Yeah, because the witch isn't with them yet. And I love this scene where they walk away and Sam's just standing there and he's like, "What?
Yeah.
Jesus, that's a head on you.
Yeah.
Look at that. It's got its own orbit. It's like a little big planet."
Yeah, dude.
It's all coming around full circle.
Full orbit.
Oh, man. And then he gives him a treat.
Right.
Which is why Sam doesn't kill him.
Right. Because he's in the Halloween spirit. Even if he's immoral.
He's just a little kid. He's the kid embodiment of Halloween. Trick or treat, motherfucker. If you don't give me a treat, I'm going to give you a trick with my lollipop.
Oh.
Lollipop. That was going in my mouth.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. Yeah, so he's trying to... we don't see him do anything with the body in the house. But then we see him in the backyard.
Cut to the backyard where he's dug a grave.
And this kid gets home. Fucking Billy.
It starts yelling out the window.
Billy Big Mouth.
Yeah. He doesn't have an inside voice.
No. He's like, "Dad, I'm back." He's like, "Shut the fuck up."
He doesn't swear at Billy Boy.
Well, he should have. He's like, "Why? Why do I have to shut up?" He's like, "You'll piss off the neighbors."
Yeah, he said, "Go inside and watch Charlie Brown." And he said, "Charlie Brown's a bitch or something."
No, he says,
"Asshole.
Charlie Brown is an asshole."
Yeah. Language.
And then the fucking body starts like moving. Wait, doesn't it groan? Doesn't it make a noise?
Yeah.
So that's not the fat kid.
No, it was a woman.
So who was it? So that's someone we never saw him kill. The mother?
She wouldn't be alive.
Well, if he took a body out, he thought the body was dead.
Yeah.
But
it was a body that was already...
You're too assumed that it's the fat kid, and that's kind of what it brings the surprise when you see his head on the table. The body was making noise with its mouth, so that was someone else.
Well, it was a woman, I'm pretty sure.
Interesting. So that could be in the sequel, if they wanted to, or just leave it, or maybe that's just to say that
he's a killer.
He does this on the regular.
Yeah,
that's a bad principle.
It's a bad principle.
Well, he's supposed to serve and protect,
and he's a policeman.
He's in the P category.
Yeah.
Isn't that why they're
principal
P?
Police?
Because they protect.
Proctologists.
I don't know what that is. What do they do?
Ass doctor.
That's an ass doctor?
Yeah.
That's an ass man. Are you an ass man?
Just for Seinfeld, I am.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just so I can
you
like
say
Seinfeld's ass.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like Jerry Seinfeld's flat ass.
Right.
What is that, a British man?
It came out that way, but he does do that in one of the episodes.
Right.
Yeah, sorry. Now where were we?
Jerry Seinfeld has buttocks like
in the movie, like pancakes, like me.
No, I'm trying to think of the peaches.
He does not have a peach bum.
The Mackinac peaches.
Oh, the Mackinac peach. Have you had a Mackinac peach?
No, they're very expensive.
Are they?
Yeah, I looked them up.
Oh, so that's like a special occasion kind of peach.
I think it's Pennsylvania.
That's a special occasion? Yeah. Pennsylvania?
When you go to Pennsylvania, it's a special occasion.
Okay.
Shout out to...
He feeds the dog a human finger. Shout out to that finger.
The dog barked through a hole in the fence.
Little dog.
Steve chops a finger.
Wilkins, Mr. Wilkins.
Principal Wilkins throws the finger over the fence. Dog eat. Get distracted.
And that's when the neighbor comes out. What the fuck you doing? Why does it smell like shit?
No. He says it smells like a dead whore out here.
Oh, dear.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
And
language.
Yeah, Mr. Wilkinson, something like that. But he did say Happy Halloween.
He did. And he was like, fuck you.
And did you notice that's when he got problems from Sackboy? That's when he said, fuck Halloween.
Well, yeah, because he answered the door at one point as well. No, the dog chases them away. So that was as soon as they left Wilkins' house.
Yeah.
They went to his house, which is right before he came out here. So Sam would have still been with them. I don't think we see Sam. Is he following them later on when they go? Because they just get chased by the dog when they try to go in there.
Yeah, they get chased.
So he must have just been right behind them or some shit. Because that's how we find out Sam just kills the people who don't trick or treat, Halloween. Give the treat. Don't give the treat, I give you a trick of my face.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, so he throws the finger, kicks the body, bashes in its face, starts stabbing it with the shovel. Yeah. Didn't do a good job of killing this person. And then the kid comes out, little Billy, Daddy, blah, 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 blah. Oh, you know why? Pumpkin. He says, Daddy, I wish Mommy was still... Oh, no, he's mimicking the kid. Yeah. And the last thing he says is, Daddy, I wish Mommy was still alive. Yeah. So I think that body is the mom.
Okay.
I'm going to go with that. Yeah. And then he plants a nice little tree.
Yeah, it's beautiful. And he waters it.
He puts a little gnome there.
Yeah.
I like gnomes.
Yeah, gnomes are good and they keep you safe.
They're cool. They're just cool things.
And he goes inside to see his son, and his son isn't here. Trick. He's here behind the table, and he screams with a gorilla mask on.
Oh, yeah. Silly Billy. And could have stabbed you.
And now you can see that the father, Mr. Wilhelm, is so upset.
One little thing, when he's going inside, he sees something next door. His neighbor's attacked.
Help!
He's like, help me! And
he's like,
and we're like, what was that? That was crazy. Yeah. It's so fast.
Yeah. We never know what happens.
Barely saw it. Yeah, we never find out.
Because we keep going.
That's a lie. Full circle. We'll get there.
His son
wants to carve a pumpkin.
Breaks his last straw, and he gets so pissed off. He's like, yeah, let's go carve your pumpkin.
Yeah.
In the basement.
He needs help with the eyes, man.
Yeah, so he brings the fucking kitchen knife behind his back.
Yeah, he does. He's going to carve that pumpkin.
And they make it to the table, and right before...
Lays his hand on the kid, like he's blessing him.
And he raises the knife and stabs it, and it pins down, and it's old Charlie.
Yeah, you think it's going to be Billy.
His decapitated head, and then...
Because we see the knife first, and it is in fact bloody.
It is.
But then it's Charlie.
Yeah.
The little curly Charlie Sue.
And they made a beautiful pumpkin head.
That's what happens. You want to break all those jack-o'-lanterns? We're going to make you into a jack-o'-lantern.
And they put it up on their fence.
Did they?
No. That would be illegal.
Well, yeah. Well, it's illegal to smash them.
Not if they don't get caught. Wait. It's illegal to smash pumpkins. Oh.
No.
Oh.
Just there.
Just there.
Because they like Halloween so much.
Yeah. That you should be beaten.
Damn right. And don't forget when the trick-or-treaters go to that orgy house that never comes back to play. And like the
yes,
town,
it does.
Does it?
It comes back into the play with the girls. Because one of the guys that were in the party, so the eye patch kid mentions, they go to some cougar party.
Yeah,
with
one of those
middle-aged...
it seems like the town part,
the parents are fucking each other. The swingers.
Swingers, yeah. It's like the swingers of the town, like one of those key parties or whatever. Because they even say, "Oh, gross! I saw Coach whatever fucking a pig or some shit."
No, and that's the line I was going to mention. I think I saw a hot dog butt fucking a pig.
Oh, he said hot? I thought he said Coach something.
He said a hot dog.
Okay, one of them said Coach.
Maybe, yes, I think so.
Okay.
And that hot dog
That's even funnier then.
Is seen in the scene with the girls.
Okay.
When they get all the men.
So he's probably dead later.
Yes.
All right.
You see his body being thrown on the ground.
Oh.
A man in a hot dog suit.
Look at that. There's a lot.
12 million.
12 million. But yeah, she's all like, happy Halloween, be careful of ghosts and all that crap. And we also find out that they're continuing to collect pumpkins.
Jack-o'-lantern specifically.
For UNICEF.
For a UNICEF scavenger hunt.
Yes.
I didn't say scavenger hunt correctly.
Well, it is a savager.
A savage.
It's pretty savager.
Savage to her.
Hunt.
Scavenger.
Of hunt. Yeah, and then they go to a house that has tons of pumpkins.
Yeah.
With a little Rhonda dressed up as a witch.
And
cool pumpkins, cool costume.
Some very 2007 dialogue regarding... But also, they essentially say, is she mentally challenged? And they go, no, she's an idiot savant.
Yeah.
Which I laughed at.
She's just into the dark magic, man. She likes Halloween and shit.
She's super smart, but super dumb.
About Halloween.
Yeah, she's their typical nerdy girl, Velma, with her glasses. I can't see without my glasses.
And it turns out that this is all like a ruse to get her.
Yeah, turns out
trick
these
her.
3 kids are an asshole, and one boy is pretending to like her and compliments her.
Right?
To
Crazy.
scare her, and they do this in the most convoluted way. But this is now we're introduced to our A, B, and C plot that we're going to be kind of jumping back between. We have the girl who's a virgin that hangs out with 3 other
The Disney princesses.
the Disney princesses. We've got
the trick-or-treaters.
the trick-or-treaters doing the UNICEF scavenger hunt.
The principal and the neighbor.
Yeah, principal.
Which they don't really come back until later.
But yes, the principal does. Because now I wonder how...
Well, it's just the reveal, right?
The vampire. No, the whole vampires. There's a whole vampire.
Oh, yeah, because of who he is. That's true. Because we do get a little scene here of him killing his first victim.
Yes.
Because also early on, Billy's like, I want to go to the party with you or whatever. And he's like, no, I have a date. So it's him just wanting to kill more people.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's this vampire dude making out with a girl in an alley. And then she runs into a crowd. He follows her, kills her, and just like leaves her on the side of the road.
Yes, yeah.
Kind of a cool...
Well, he bites her during the sex, and she starts bleeding, and then runs. Yeah,
it's a vampire. That's what... Yeah, sorry.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, wasn't... He didn't... She just... You know?
You know.
When she's on the Reds.
But then it's back to the kids taking the pumpkins to a cliff. It's all foggy and shit.
Well, this is a rock quarry that has been long abandoned since 1980s.
Something like that. And it's flooded. There's water in there. There's water. Don't go swimming in there, though.
Don't.
And they're there to pay the respects to who? Who?
In 1981, there was a deranged incident that happened with a bus driver that drives a short bus with 8 other children.
It was a regular bus, though.
In the colloquial...
Wow.
In the colloquial term...
What?
The colloquial term for short bus, it was 8 mentally challenged kids. They call those short buses, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but I'm saying it wasn't a short bus. Like, it wasn't a small bus. It was a full-size bus.
It wasn't a small bus, but it was a short bus. If you catch my drift, if you catch my colloquialism. Thank you. Brandon always gets so tickled by lexicon.
What are these words? I'm laughing at all the words that I don't understand.
That's what that means.
Oh, okay.
Like it means like a vocabulary.
All right, do you want to continue with the kids on the bus and the crazy bus driver?
The kids on the bus go round and round.
Ones.
Yeah, the parents decided to do a late term abortion and make a deal with the bus driver to just get rid of him. And the bus driver accepted this deal.
Which I'm assuming he was just going to let it drive off the cliff.
Because he has chained all of the kids in the seat, but
he made a mistake of giving them candy and wasting time. And yes, the one kid did what?
The one kid hyperfixated every single time he drove to school, and he would count all the house numbers. And then once he made a wrong turn, he immediately knew and started going, wrong turn, wrong turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he escaped it.
He escaped it and drove the bus and said, I want to go home. And he floored the bus
right off that cliff.
Into the rock quarry.
Into the quarry. That's a great fucking
There's a Modern Warfare
word.
2 map called Quarry, and it was all right.
Wow. So the bus driver went down off the cliff with them?
Yeah.
And was quote-unquote never heard from again. But it shows us that he survived. He's alive. He's out there. He's living his life.
Wink.
That was a little poem. Did you hear that?
It was so good. Emily Dickinson would be laughing. Enjoy.
Because it was good?
Yeah,
oh, enjoy.
Like she was just,
okay. Because it was so entertaining and it just tickled their fancy.
Yeah, very much so.
All right. Tickled me, I'll tell you
what.
what.
Oh my God, you should call her. Okay.
So 3 kids go down the rusty elevator at a time.
Yes.
Safety first.
Safety first. It's only wait for 3 kids.
Yes, because they got to take their 8 pumpkins down for the 8 victims on the bus.
So this is what they're going for. And remember, at this point, they're just tricking the savant girl as a goof.
Because it's Halloween.
They decided to get keys to a quarry elevator shaft.
This rusty old elevator,
dilapidated, abandoned for years. Somehow they got keys, and they are now using the shaft as an elaborate plan. So they go down first. They send the elevator back up. It's just now Pirate Boy and Savant, the witch.
Yeah, the witch.
The Pirate Boy is the youngest. and they go down the elevator together, and they're seeing their friends' jack-o'-lanterns as they're talking, then something goes awry.
Cool shots of them, like the jack-o'-lanterns and all the mist and
this
the
is
fog.
probably my favorite thing, because I like that they removed agency from our two characters in the elevator. Like, they just have to helplessly watch their friends go off one by one. I think that was a fun idea for a spook.
I think they could have went back up, because wasn't it just a switch?
Well, to help their friends.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, it seemed to me, because you find out the witch knew. I think she knew about this.
Yeah.
Or she wanted to play the trick, and it just kind of backfired. But I think she knew about the ghosts.
Oh, I don't know.
I think so.
Oh, Jesus. All right.
I think it was a mastermind double plot type thing.
And that's why she left. That's
yeah,
why she...
100%.
Okay.
She didn't even hesitate.
Okay, so what happens is she goes down.
They hear the other kids, quote unquote, dying.
Yeah,
but she said she still wants to go down. So she assumes that they're already dying, in my mind.
Okay.
Because the pirate's like, no, we need to go back up. Why does she want to go down to kids that...
To save her friends.
They're not her friends, though.
She doesn't know that. They've tricked her.
Sort of. She probably...
This is what I've seen. This is...
But no, when kids that are usually mean to you all of a sudden want to hang out with you, you're not... The first instinct isn't going to be to save them.
But she was tricked when he complimented her and everything like that. You can see her walls go up, and then he'll compliment her, and then the walls will come back down again. I think she was convinced.
No, I think it was all a plan, because she was too nonchalant about it later on, too.
I think it was the betrayal of reaching out that she felt nothing for them afterwards because they've betrayed her trust.
Okay.
That's how I took it.
Cool. All right. Deep character in this Rhonda.
And you know what? I get her.
She's probably my favorite character.
Yeah,
I thought she was cool. So they go down. They think they're dying. They get down there, and it's funny because she's the one to investigate, and the pirate stays behind. And then she sees the bus in the water with floating masks, and then all of a sudden these kids apparently could hold their breath and come out of the water. Did they not? Was it not out of the water?
So it was just like off to the side. She sees her friend getting eaten by ghouls. She runs, and then they go, it's a trick. And then
they chase her for quite a while because she almost makes it back. And then, no, she does make it back. And then she on like a cliff into not like a cliff, but like shallow. A very dark puddle.
Yeah.
Deep puddle.
There we go. I mean, it could be dark.
Well, it's a quarry, so there's like dugout where rocks used to be probably.
She
and
falls
all that
backward,
shit.
goes unconscious.
Hits her head on a rock.
Damn.
She could have died.
Yeah. I mean, and this is my whole issue with this sequence.
Why? What?
If their plan, so from the three kids' point of view, if their plan was just to do a little like prank and not harm her, they would have just taken to a forest and like set up something in a forest. They wouldn't have said, let's get the keys to a quarry. Isn't this going to be dangerous? Who cares? And go down into a quarry.
You're thinking too much it's a movie.
Wow. Characters need to be believable, no?
And because of
intentions
this urban legend of the town, it's just that's what they used for it. They're not, rather than making up a new story, they're using something that people kind of already know about.
Okay, I remember. You just reminded me why I didn't like it. They didn't lean into that.
Some of the kids didn't know. I think
what the kid described, where she's like, I want to come here to actually pay respects for the 8 kids that died.
Yeah.
I found that more interesting, and I was upset that they didn't pursue that. I wanted that character to actually be invested in like this tale, this lore, and to kind of include this nerdy girl too. I thought that would have been a more interesting thing than, we're your typical 3 teens who prank each other.
Well, maybe that leans more into my theory about the witch knowing about it. Maybe that's why she had so many jack-o'-lanterns, because she did go through with
Sackboy.
Giving the victims, what was the word?
Penance.
Like giving them the jack-o'-lantern the girls wanted to do.
Like a.
So maybe she was using them to help her bring it, and the kids were almost like a sacrifice to them as well.
Yeah. Offering.
Yeah. So
yeah,
maybe that's why she had so many jack-o'-lanterns. It was a trap. She knew they were going to have to walk by her house.
That's very grandiose.
Well, that's just it. She's the deepest character in the movie.
She's a demon.
We also get, at this point, because it keeps cutting back and forth, the bored redhead.
Yeah.
Red Riding Hood.
Red Robin Hood.
Red Robin Hood.
Nope, you're right.
She's talking to her sister on the phone, and her sister's like, "Hey, I got a guy for you. Is he a good guy?" She's like, "I got a guy for you." And at the same time, she sees the vampire, and he's like, "Yo, what's up?
How you doing? Up? You want to
get coffee?
Yeah,
maybe some
Starbucks. Maybe some second blood."
Are you done? Yeah. Did it hurt your brain to say those? Are you trying to think of a...
I'm trying to think of one for Tim Hortons.
No. Tim Bloodens.
Tim Hortons.
Okay, yeah.
I'll sit on it for now.
Anyway, she starts walking through the forest like Little Red Riding Hood does to meet up with her sister. But then the vampire comes out and bites her on the neck.
No, and it cuts.
And to
the sisters at a campfire. They're not at a party. They're outside of the woods.
Well, it's a party campfire. Campfire party.
They're outside in the woods, and gosh darn, Little Red Riding Hood falls from a tree.
Gets thrown into the crowd.
And they go, "Oh, shit."
And they don't even really care. They're like, oh, damn, Emma, is that you?
You're
is that
a little
you
late.
over there? It's not her. It's the vampire. He's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, help.
I hurt my back.
And then it looks like Little Red Riding Hood is...
It's
so
just a feast.
Fine.
It's a Halloween feast.
Because she comes around the corner, she's like, "You dude tried to come on to me."
It's a booby feast.
Yeah, and they start going for it.
They start turning into werewolves.
They're not of what they seem. And there's, again, offensive visuals here.
Why?
Because they're degloving their skin off.
So?
And
it's a horror movie.
First I get
Scary
real
movie.
blood vomiting. Then I get someone...
You're gonna love Terrifier.
Taking off their skin like stockings.
Yeah, buddy. For Gerald's game, you're gonna love that. There's blood. There's skin gloves.
Oh God.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Green.
But that's how she loses her virginity. She eats the vampire.
She eats the vampire, who turns out to be Principal Steve.
Wilkins. Principal Steve Wilkins, the third junior, second in charge of
the National Federation
of the national schools.
Oh, okay.
Of federationals. Yes, but then we get the kids. They wake Rhonda up. They're at the quarry. Goes back to them. She wakes up, and they get eaten.
Help me, Rhonda. Help me, Rhonda. I think that's a Beach Boys song.
Is it a Beach Boys song? Good for them. It's like they knew this movie was coming out and that we would review it.
Yeah.
However many years later.
Yeah, and then Rhonda needed help. Wow.
No, she didn't.
Yeah, Rhonda wakes up, and then the real ghouls come out to play.
Oh, that was so cool because you hear all the like crazy, creepy children.
Yeah,
and even the pirates like, I don't understand how the bus is still here. How did you know? Like, we didn't put it here. And she's like, that's because it's fucking real, dumbass. Dude. And then they get fucked up.
Yeah, and then the ghouls come out to play.
We see the girl with the braces just get, like, dragged off.
Immediately, which is a shame because I liked her as a character.
No, the witch was better.
Okay.
It's all about the witch.
Because I'm all about the witch.
Yeah. And then Rhonda, they all run. They're like, oh no, they're coming to help me.
Is her name Rhonda the witch?
The witch is Rhonda. And she's in the elevator. And they're like, open up. She's like, hell no. Yeah. And she just goes up with a smile on her face.
They all get eaten.
They get eaten alive.
With gross bone crunching sounds,
by
too.
The 8 victims of the school bus massacre.
And she runs into Sackboy on her way out.
She does. They just kind of walk by each other like, yo, what's up?
2 boats passing in a night.
You know.
And that would lead me to believe that she has an inkling of the Halloween ghosts and goblins and the ghouls.
So, my point.
Okay.
She knew it all along.
No, right, dude.
She's part of that world.
Let's get out of
here. She's a real witch.
That is cool. I need to see a sequel.
I think she's a real witch.
I need a sequel.
Well, if there's a sequel, hopefully she's in it.
And she's a real witch.
Exactly.
With mushrooms.
She's the town witch. And maybe she teams up with Sam, and they're like, this is Halloween, bitch.
Yeah.
Sam and the witch.
Do you think Sam is a voodoo doll?
He's a jack-o'-lantern. Jack-o'-lantern.
You're right. He does take off his potato
sack. Well, someone takes
head.
it off, yeah. Yeah. Vampire, principal, party, bonfire, littered with corpses. That was a great visual. And then it goes like a little thing in the bottom that says earlier. Then we see new trick-or-treaters at the creepy house with so many locks. Oh, yeah, it wasn't the same trick-or-treaters. It was different ones because it was 3 clowns.
Yeah,
They're
that's
chased away by the tiny neighbor dog with some sort of, like, thing on its face.
Yeah.
That's making it sound like a werewolf.
Kind of looks like a Mad Max sort of like...
Was it covering its eyes?
Yes. But like not in the correct way.
There was like
the dog would've been
goggle
blind.
eyes on it.
Yeah.
But it looked like they were lit up.
Yes, yeah.
Very strange.
Yeah, it just looked like he dressed his dog up as Mad Max.
Yeah.
I've never seen the movie, by the way. Heard it's great.
It is. It's a fantastic franchise.
Damn.
And then we see the old man flipping through channels.
Yeah.
And he's tasting the candy. He's like, oh, God.
And the channels allude to everything that's happened.
Does it?
Yes.
Oh.
Because he flicks different channels. Oh, there was one about a minor rock
Quarry
something
thing.
about, yeah. And then he flipped the channel, and it was
something else that
cutting
had to do...
meat.
Okay.
And then he flipped the channel. Oh, God, there was, it alluded to all the different side
How does he
plots.
not like chocolate bars, though? That's just insane.
Werewolf. There was werewolf.
Oh.
Well, I've done that before where you eat chocolate bar and save half for later.
He spits it out.
No.
Because he's crazy old man.
because there was something inside of it.
Was there something inside of it? That's not the... No, it's not the same chocolate bar Sam uses.
It's
It's still on the table later. Anyway.
Then why do we get a focus in shot of him leaving a chocolate bar if that's not the gun?
Because that's what he uses to save himself.
The chocolate bar?
Yeah, Sam stabs the chocolate bar at the end, doesn't kill him because he just gave him candy, eats it, and walks away.
Okay, I understand why he walked away now.
That's why I kept saying trick or treat. That's what Sam's motive is.
I had no idea.
Yeah, but
I was trying to figure out his motive, and I didn't
all
get
came
it.
together. And now, since we skipped to the end and what it's all about, I guess we can just fucking wrap it up like a chocolate bar.
Yeah, they're
Way to
honestly,
go. No, we're not doing that.
I mean, tell me what happens.
He's drinking, and then there's eggs thrown at the window, and then
Yeah.
this is when it comes together that this is the scene from earlier.
Yeah.
Because he like runs out the back because he hears more shit.
But it's the same shit that happened. He goes out the
No,
back.
I know
and he's
because I mean he goes out front to see who's throwing the eggs, but then
Yeah.
he goes out back because he hears stuff going on, and this is when he's talking to his neighbor. Why does it smell like a what do you say shitty whore or
dead whore, I think.
He's like, trick or treat, fuck you, blah, 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 blah. And we also, this is when he sees a shitload of like jack-o'-lanterns everywhere too
Yeah.
that have been set up. That's spooky.
It is, but also festive.
Then he goes in and we see, or we hear noises in his house.
Yeah.
His dog runs upstairs. Like, la, la, la.
Yeah.
So that's how his dog barks.
Yeah. Ha la 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 la.
Yeah.
He's singing in Christmas carols. Fa la 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 la.
Yeah, his dog's one of those people that
Yeah.
sings Christmas carols on Halloween.
Oh,
For
jeez.
shame.
Wow.
Probably likes candy corn too. What a dumb
Oh,
dog.
no.
That's horrible.
I do sing a lot of Christmas songs.
Yeah, you do. You do. All year
He
round.
goes upstairs really slowly to see Sackboy.
Well, there's a skeleton hand in his bed first.
No, he doesn't get there yet.
He doesn't
he
see
goes-
Sackboy first.
Yes, it runs across the hallway when he's going
we
up the
see
stairs.
him.
Oh. No, he sees it.
He saw him,
Maybe. And then the dog goes, oh!
and then it looks like someone's playing with himself in his bed under the covers.
It's true, because there's just,
And it's just a skeleton hand. Nothing to jerk
nothing
off.
to jerk.
No other skeleton. It's a shame.
Why was there a skeleton hand in his bed?
I don't know. I think it was just like a trick. Like trick or treat, because this is when like the lighting goes all weird and
right.
like the blood's on the walls. It's like trick or treat, smell my feet.
Give me something good to eat.
Yeah,
Not too big, not too small, just the size of Montreal. Did you guys do that one?
I don't know what the last part was for us. I don't think
Okay.
it was Montreal. Shopping mall.
Chopping mall?
Oh,
Oh.
Boom.
Okay.
Okay.
Double-da-doo. What was that? Was that drums still?
It was melodic drums.
Do-do-do-do. Okay. You have a drum you have 8 drums that just play a different note.
My worst nightmare happens next. Do you remember what happens to the little old man in his room with the trick or treat on the wall, and someone's under the bed and
The Achilles gets stabbed.
slice against the back of his anklet.
Yeah.
Ow.
Achilles has fallen.
This is such a cool fucking Halloween weapon.
The lollipop or no?
No, the chocolate bar shiv.
Oh, yeah. There's just a razor blade and a goddamn Wonder Bar.
I love it. It's fucking... Oh.
I'll get you one.
No, that's scary.
I'll get you a X-Acto knife.
That'd be a cool bar. X-Acto knife. Yeah, so... Oh, because when he actually reveals it too, he's like peeling it like a banana.
Yeah.
So good. There's so many good shots here. Great visuals. The old man falls down the stairs and he's just surrounded by candy and razor blades.
He fell down the stairs because he like tossed a bunch of candy on each step. Sackboy.
Sam did.
Yeah, he booby trapped it like Home Alone.
Home Alone, but on Halloween.
Yeah.
So good.
And then a paint bucket swung down and bonked him in the head.
And this one we see another, but it was a sack of candy.
Sackboy's sack.
Or a sack of body parts. That didn't actually happen.
The guys were making it all up.
But he tries to leave the house, and this is when we see the other scene when he gets attacked because the neighbor Wilkins sees him.
Yeah.
And he's like,
help!
And this is when Sam sounds like a raccoon. It's making all those weird high-pitched noises.
I didn't know he raccooned it up.
It is, yeah.
Okay, that explains
Then we see his face.
Yes.
Do you like his face? Do you want to pet him?
No.
Little
he's just like he's a white, rotten pumpkin.
Yeah, he's a crazy-ass looking Halloween pumpkin. He's jack-o'-lantern.
He looks like one of the ornament pumpkins you see.
Oh, I'd love that as an ornament.
Yeah,
that'd be great.
Head.
And he gets shot in the face.
Yeah.
A double-barrel shotgun.
Yeah, and then shoots him once in the chest, too, and his arm.
In his arm and his chest, and it's just pumpkin guts going everywhere.
I really liked the shot to the head.
That was great.
Slid across the hallway.
Oh, he just fucking flew.
Yeah.
Just fucking like an aeroplane through the sky, down the hall, pumpkin patch.
Interesting. I think Emily Dickinson's ears are perking
what
up
is
again.
with you and Emily Dickinson
You're so
today?
poetic
I'm so
today.
poetry?
You're so
you.
poetic.
Yeah, so we find out Sam is full of pumpkin guts, and then his missing hand slaps the old man on the ass.
Yeah, slaps the old man on the ass. Definitely going to be a lawsuit later on. But turns out he can cousin it. And call
100%.
himself back.
He's trying to call 911.
Yeah.
He's like, hello.
Strange conversation he had with 911.
I don't think he talks to many people.
No, yeah.
So this is like his first.
Well,
he's supposed to be nice.
He had like 8 nonverbal kids before this.
That was a long time ago.
30 years.
He wasn't an old man back then.
Guys, we just found out.
No, he didn't.
He was burning pictures in the fireplace.
Oh, was he? Oh, yeah.
Before Sackboy showed up.
Touche.
And he was burning pictures of his old life as a bus driver.
Took long enough.
Come on.
It's for the movie.
30 years.
For the movie.
Yeah, but anyway, Sackboy is immortal.
Yeah,
he can put himself back together.
Stabbed with the hand stabs him, and then goes and like wakes up Sam.
Yeah.
And he puts back on his hand. He puts the sack back on his face, and he corners the old man. He stabs him with a lollipop.
But the chocolate bar bulletproof vest saves him.
Hits the chocolate bar, and he's like, "Oh, thank you for the treat.
Transaction complete.
See you next year." And at this point, Steven's exact words were, "What? What?"
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not cringe like that. I don't go, what? What? Well, that was definitely not my cadence then. That sounds...
It was close.
No, I'm not like... That's like a 2008...
Well, makes sense now to me because
I didn't know the motive.
Say you didn't get the whole trick or treat. Like, that's why he didn't kill him and just left. But yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out Mr. Motive.
Those chocolate bar wrappers looked horrible. They were fake. They weren't allowed to use real ones because every chocolate bar they used was like poison or whatever.
Yeah.
But I didn't like the wrappers they made.
Yeah, what do you...
I mean, the chocolate bars themselves didn't look very appetizing, and that's not because they were poison or whatever. Because you wouldn't know.
Maybe it's because you're all grown up.
No,
you're too old for
I love chocolate.
Candy and Halloween.
That will never happen. I got so many sweet teeth, and I'm a chocoholic.
Jesus.
No, I don't like chocolate cheeses. Chocolate bunnies, on the other hand,
which arguably is the same thing.
Close, yeah.
Jesus made the bunny.
Yeah, so this old guy survives the Sam attack. And then it says later, he's handing out candy to all the trick-or-treaters. He gets it now.
Yeah.
He understands what's going on.
Guy.
Thanks, Mr. Krieg. Great mummy costume. Because he's all wrapped up in shit because he got his ass beat.
And he's got a little candy in his arm cast.
And we see the witch walk by.
Yeah.
And then we see the car full of Disney princesses go by.
Yep.
And the whole first scene starts because we see the first two people with the robot and whatever that guy was talking about taking the decorations down.
I have no idea what his costume was.
I don't know either. But then we get one final knock on the door.
Which door?
Old man's door. He goes in. He's like, all right, no more trick-or-treaters, yay. And then there's one more knock. And 8 people come to visit him.
Oh, the ghouls.
The bus zombies. Like, yo, what's up?
The school bus kids got the
This
revenge.
is Halloween.
And then it cuts to a comic book strip of them kicking his ass.
They do some karaoke.
Yeah.
Of all their favorite Halloween songs.
Nightmare of Christmas?
Because it turns out he is, in fact, the driver, which we did know.
Yeah.
But this
we did know, but since this happened
proves
first.
this fully.
Yeah. And they
That was
tie
a
it all
long
together.
walk for them. I don't think the quarry was very close.
No. Well, the kids, the trick-or-treaters walk there.
This is true.
They can't drive.
You don't know that. They could have hitched a ride. It's a small town. Everyone knows everyone.
True. It's true.
Yeah. Then we get more comic book strips. It was very nice.
Very nice.
Yeah.
And I cried at the end.
Mm.
I cried for the sack.
You did. The Halloween sack full of sweet, sweet candy. The sweet, sweet candy sack. Sack candy.
What flavor do you think a sack candy would be?
Vanilla?
What do you think of this movie?
Chocolate, because that's better.
I was leaving
it's not
that
candy
question
corn,
open.
that's for sure. That's just shit.
You just said chocolate.
Exactly. It's not candy corn, because candy corn is shit, and this movie was not, in fact, shit.
I eat it because it's shit. I don't disagree with you.
That doesn't make sense.
I'm a freak.
Okay.
I know it's bad. I know it's not good. That's why I do it.
What did you think of this movie, and what is your score out of 5 jack-o'-lantern heads? Because that's what Sam has.
I was fighting with this movie a lot.
No, how many? 5 sacks. You were fighting with it? Why were you fighting? It was a struggle? You didn't understand what was going on?
Not necessarily.
It hurt your ego?
That's always.
It didn't give you your favorite chocolate bar for Halloween?
I don't have a favorite chocolate bar.
It gave you a potato?
Like
How do you not have a favorite chocolate bar? I refuse to believe that.
Because chocolate bars are too much.
But there must be one that you like more than others.
If there isn't a chocolate bar I can finish in one sitting without feeling like shit, does that mean I have a favorite?
Are you lactose intolerant or something?
No, it's just too sweet. It makes me sick. It makes me sickly.
You drink ice caps. There's probably like twice as much sugar.
Something.
Okay.
That's like makes it feel like, oh, this is too much. I can't. When I eat too much of a certain sugar, I don't know what it is.
I feel sorry for you.
I don't have fun.
Well, you should have more fun.
I don't go to the dentist, so I definitely don't want to just be
Come on, man.
chocolate
Girls
bars.
just want to have fun.
I heard.
Well, listen more.
Listen more to our women in our lives. They just want to have fun.
All right. What did you think of Sam and his masquerade?
Sam's fine. I thought he was cute, and I hang out with him. I liked the relationship he had with the witch girl.
What flavor do you think his lollipop was?
Like strawberry cream.
Really? Like a jack-o'-lantern lollipop?
Is that what that was?
Yeah, it was the little...
Probably pumpkin spice.
I was going to say that. You took the words right out of my pumpkin.
I think I have issues with pacing in this movie.
Really? Okay. You didn't like how it was all like intertwined and...
Because that's exactly how I saw it. Very up and down, and there was more down than up. I didn't...
Okay.
There's something where it just didn't hit for me.
All right.
And I think it's because of all the ebbs and flows. I really liked the principal and his whole story.
Yeah.
We see nothing of it. And then he shows up as a portly vampire in another scene. And I wish I got more of him and his son.
Yeah.
Because that was an interesting thing where him and his son know about the killings.
Mm-hmm.
And I would have loved to see that. He turns into a vampire and then dies by another character we're introduced to. I felt like they killed off characters that I wanted to learn more about. The girl who's like, I want to pay homage to the 8 kids who died. Let's all do this and give them an offering.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to see them go through with giving the kids an offering, even if the kids wanted to kill them afterwards.
Okay.
And then say the witch escapes.
All right. Yeah.
I think that would have been more interesting, not let's pull a prank. So I feel like every single little subplot, I wanted a bit more. and then they killed them off too quick, and then I wasn't able to finish. I wasn't able to finish.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
That's never good.
No. 2 point.
That's great. S noises are always good.
They don't peak. 2.7.
That's still pretty good then.
2.6. 2.65.
2.65. That's like a 55%. That's like a 55%.
That's fair. That's what I would give that.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That's good.
What about you?
How many Halloween sacks would I give this? I really liked it. I like it. I enjoy it. Sam's a badass. The principal's fun. The old man's giddy and get going. I don't know. No, he's fun. He's fun for a goofy. He's not even goofy. What grumpy. I love the
Scrooge.
He's the Halloween Scrooge.
It's great.
Well, he's got a guilty conscience. Of course, he's like that. I love the characters. None of the characters really bothered me. The witch was a badass. The werewolf story kind of seems like it was shoved in there, sort of.
And it seems like it was all for the one punchline of, "Oh, you're not a virgin yet," and then it's just like.
And then the principal too, just to kind of
why
put him somewhere.
Why? I hate that they killed him. To be honest,
that was my least favorite part. Because I would have liked to see more of his actual house.
Because he seems like methodical and a bit smarter than just. But I guess they're werewolves. You can't really plan for that.
Well, I guess it just goes with the whole thing of the whole town goes out and parties, so he's just being part of the town party. But it seemed like those girls weren't even from that town.
No.
Yeah. Because it was like a bigger gathering of a whole bunch of werewolves, probably from all over the place. Yeah. Anyway, I love the visuals. There was great cinematography, great shots. Sam was spooky. I love his face, spooky looking. The whole
he's a fun character design,
kid ghost of Halloween type thing. Sam Hain, et cetera, et cetera. I was probably go with like a 3.7.
Wow, and you felt comfortable doing the decimal there.
I just did it for you to shut you up, because you probably would have said something.
You did it for Dave Portnoy.
I don't know who that is.
The One Bite Pizza review guy.
Oh.
He always does decimals.
Pizza's good.
Hey.
I like pizza.
I've heard about it.
Pumpkin spice pizza. That's gross. Dude, greatest pizza in the world, or greatest thing to do with a pizza? Shove cream cheese in that fucking crust. Dude. Life changer. It was a life changer.
I think cream cheese on most things is good. I put it on a burger if I could.
Next time we get pizza, we're getting a thing of cream cheese and having it not melt, but just to make it enough to dip.
Okay.
Dude, it's a game changer.
Hey.
Because it almost tastes like you have a dessert with your pizza.
Wow.
Because it's just ever so slightly
sweet. Even.
Sweetness.
So would you put cream cheese over candy corn? That's such an easy...
Yes, because candy corn is by far
the worst thing you can put in your mouth.
Most disgusting thing you could put in your mouth.
Oh, what's the first?
Black licorice.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. So I really hit your fucking...
So gross. So gross. Yeah, trick or treat. I'll give it 3.7 Halloween filled sacks.
Out of 5.
Yeah, out of 5 sacks.
Decent.
What do you all think out there of this Halloween movie, Trick or Treat, Smell My Feet, listen to our podcast, and smack those stars?
Oh, I was ready for a rhyme, and Emily Dickinson just fell back asleep.
Fell back asleep?
She was asleep.
She bored? She was bored?
Yeah, she went to bed because you didn't rhyme. Oh, man. She might not be alive anymore.
It's not my fault they're stars.
Yeah. Well, you could have...
Maybe. It was on the cusp. I couldn't... Yeah. It was on the fly.
Yeah.
It happens. I can't get good all the time.
Yes, and...
Yes, and...
Guys, make sure to rate those 5 stars on Spotify. And don't forget to leave a follow button click on
or review us on iTunes, too. You can do that.
Guys,
with words.
Guys, don't be mean.
Be mean. I want to see what you can do. Roast us like a candy corn.
Give us 5 stars on iTunes and then roast us.
Like a candy corn roast on an open fire.
I would put them on toothpicks and roast them. Put them in between my marshmallows.
I say you just throw them in the fire and let them burn.
Let them pop, and then you get candy corn popcorn.
Do you think it's true that when you put them all together, it can make like a corn on the cob? Have you seen that?
Oh.
Ugh.
Don't.
It's just a shape.
They're bad enough already.
They're bad.
Don't get that corn out of my face.
Get that cone out of my face. Get that kind of cone out of my face. I want to make a meme of that now.
Get that corn out of my face.
He hits him and there's candy corn flies everywhere. Oh, good old Nacho Libre. It's just everywhere.
Guys, make sure to retweet Jack Black and tell us about...
Say hi.
So yeah, tell him about
He's
us.
awesome. That voice, godly.
What's your favorite Jack Black line?
Line?
Yeah.
Like from a movie?
From anything he's ever said.
Oh, no, I couldn't. It's so hard.
Rock.
Well, that's easy. Come on now.
Boy, you had none.
Probably anything from School of Rock, anything from High Fidelity. He's great in that movie. That's my favorite.
Guys, follow us
One
on
of my favorite movies.
Guys, follow us on Instagram. Follow us on
Twitter.
X. Follow us on
Twitter.
Twitter.
Shame
Both
on
of them.
you.
Both of them.
Shame
X
on
and
you.
Twitter. We're
X,
on both.
Twitter. See us on Instagram.
We're not on Facebook.
YouTube.
U2
YouTube.
releases
YouTube.
a new album next fall.
Don't. That's gross. That scares me.
And remember,
scarier than this movie.
The scarier, what you have one written down, you look down at your notes.
Don't forget, check your candy.
Oh,
Come on, we got to put the safe out there.
is that the theme of how we do those and don't forgets? Like it has to do.
I try to do something with the movie.
Because I just say the first thing.
I know you do.
I can't
You usually don't say anything. It's
bombity boo boo. It sounds more fun though.
You're like a
What?
jazz artist, but like a mouth
Thank
artist.
you so much, dude.
An art musician, a mouth musician.
I heard they had a big problem with methamphetamines. No, it could
Mouth
be heroin.
musicians?
Yes, mouth musicians.
Oh, I heard plaque.
Oh, you ever see those people that cut out their cheeks and then their teeth start like rotting away because it's exposed to the open air?
But why do they cut their cheeks?
Like body mod.
Oh,
Like they would just have like a hole so you could see the side of their teeth.
and they put like a plug in it.
Yeah.
Oh no!
But then their teeth start rotting, the ones that are exposed to air.
Oh no, that's not good.
The mouth is a beautiful thing.
I'd rather just eat candy and rot my teeth.
It's true.
Or chocolate.
Well, they could eat candy always.
Chocolate rain.
Keep going.
There are more words?
Some stay dry while others feel the pain. Yeah.
Oh, don't let others feel the pain.
No.
You know what isn't a pain? Listening to this podcast.
Guys, I bet your ears haven't been ripped out yet.
I bet you're not even here anymore.
Where are you guys? Hello? Hello? Hello?
Trick or treat.
Tree.
Candy corn is fucking disgusting.
Said no one important ever.
I'll check the tweet.
I'll check Emily Dickinson.